Hi there and welcome to this bonus episode of the Gazette's Hockey Inside Out Show. I'm Stu Count of the Gazette, and you know who these two guys are, my regular partners here, former Canadiens teammates and 1986 Stanley Cup champs, Chris Nilan and Rick Green. Before the season started, guys, we did prediction on how many goals guys might score. Cole Caufield is off to just an incredible start this season with the Canadiens. Rick, can he become the first now, from what we've seen, can he become the first 50-goal scorer with the Canadiens since Stéphane Richer scored 51 in 1988-89? That's a long time ago.
Well, with what I've seen to date, I think it's fair to say that I think this kid is going to find a way to the 50. I mean, each and every game, if he's not scoring, he's getting chances to score, and he just has this unbelievable knack, timing-wise, to get in those areas that allow him a chance to score, allow him a chance to get his puck through. And let's face it, he's the kind of guy with skill that if you give him a 5-inch hole, he's going to find a way to put the puck in that 5-inch hole. And this is something that is not taught. It's a God-given talent, and he makes it happen, and he does it so far very often. And I think moving forward, we're going to see more and more goals coming his way because he is a real deal when it comes to goal scoring.
50 is a big number, Knuckles. I mean, he is back on the number one power play in that spot where Laine had been. Can he do it this year, you think?
Yeah, listen, I think he can, provided he stays healthy and he stays consistent in his game. He's been strong on the puck. The one thing I've noticed, when he gets that puck and he's moving his feet, you know, he'll take it to the net too. He's not just staying on the outside all the time. For a little guy, he's using that quickness, his speed, his mobility to put himself in a position to score. You saw it in the winning goal last night. I mean, come on. Looks like he's going around the net and he come back, totally, screwed up the goaltender, and he stuffs it in. So, yeah, I think he can get 50. He's, again, consistency in the game, and he's going to get the ice time, certainly with Laine out. He's going to be there. He can do it.
I remember seeing him at the draft, Rick, in Vancouver, and he was such a little kid at the time. If his kid's going to get killed in the NHL, he's bulked up, though. You notice him all over the ice now. Like Marty's turned him into a 200-foot player. And the other thing, Rick, that impresses me, we all knew about the shot, but his stick handling now is just as impressive as his shot. We saw that in the goal in Seattle in overtime. He's
just really quick. I mean, I watch him, zigging and zagging around the ice. He doesn't waste a lot of energy. He goes to those areas where he thinks he's going to get the puck. And you got to give full marks to his teammates also. They know where he is. They can throw it to him, and they know that he'll finish the job. But it's a real knack when you see a guy like that to be able to position himself in different areas, to time it so that he has the opportunity to get a shot through. And, more times than not, he finds a way to score the big goals. And this is huge for the team, obviously, and that's not something that you can teach.
Knuckles, you guys both played with Richer back in the day. What made him so effective?
Richer had a cannon. Richer's, he had that thoroughbred body, long, lean, muscular. He had an incredible shot. Steph just had a nose for the net. And, man, when he let it go, a lot of goaltenders had a difficult time getting in front of that puck. No question about it.
I imagine it wasn't much fun in practice, Rick, as a defenseman when Richer was shooting the puck?
I was just going to say, when we were practicing our penalty killing and Richer was on the point and was winding up, I would go to the corner as quickly as possible because it was coming and it was hard. And
because he would go to the corner because if Richer missed the net, it was going to go off the glass and hit him in the head.
Now, Knuckles, I know Richer was a subject in one of the Crave docuseries that's going on right now with the Canadiens, and you're going to be one of the episodes also. In that episode, Richer spoke about sort of the pressure of being a French-Canadian playing for the Canadiens, and I guess the pressure leading up to the 50 goals. Just what can you say about how he dealt with that and how maybe that impacted him also?
Yeah, I mean, come on, score 50 goals twice, right? And to to do that. And there is pressure. And there was outside stuff said about Stéphane that wasn't fair. There's no question about it. And they always put pressure on the good Chenou, right? And I think Steph dealt with it pretty good. Not easy, too. There's no question about that. You know, as opposed to a kid from Boston, right, coming up here, I had no pressure coming into this. You know, I could cross the border with nuclear material. You know, like hello, and I didn't have the pressure he did. There's no question. You know, yeah, I had my own internal pressure to do my job night in and night out, but it's almost like anything I did. Like even if I screwed up, fans were pretty. You know, forgiving of me when I took stupid penalties or did stuff like that. Even my teammates, some of them, maybe not Greeny so much, but Riche, there's certainly on the French Canadian player, there's more pressure because they expect so much more out of you. They want you to be consistent. They want you to be the hero.
Rick, one of the things that's impressed me about this young Canadian team, youngest in the NHL, and including Cole Caufield, just the way they have handled the pressure of playing in this city. I mean, you experienced as a player, Rick, you experienced it, I guess, through other young players when you're an assistant coach with the team. Just if you can speak a little bit maybe about what it is like for these young guys coming to Montreal and the pressure that they face here.
Well, let's just say that some of these guys have experienced how ugly it is when you're losing like they were doing last year at the start of the year. It was painful for them. It was painful for everybody. You know, walking around the street and just having that feel of not getting the job done. So they don't want to go back there. They don't want to experience that again. And judging by what they're doing now is they are driven to make the difference and find a way to win and just make some good things happen each and every night. And everybody's on board and everybody's doing their thing. And watch out. Let's just keep this thing going and let these kids develop and continue to do all the good things that they're doing to win a lot of hockey games.
And some of these young kids actually seem to enjoy the spotlight here too, Knuckles, a lot of them. And playing here, as I say, when you win, it's the best place, and when you lose, it's not the best place, right?
Yeah, but they've been losing the past few years, right? We saw them get in the playoffs last year, last game of the season, and the excitement around this team, no question about it. So, yeah, when you're losing, boom. But now they've established something here early, and that's where it can get tricky, right? If things continue on this path and we see it, you know, the fan base will certainly be really accepting. But boy, when things aren't going good, it can be difficult. And listen, why wouldn't you love it here? You know, I heard it all them years. When the atmosphere is a certain way, like the atmosphere, this management team and this coach, these coaches have instilled in this group. When you have that atmosphere and things are going like they are, there is no better place to play. And it can be difficult. You look at every guy they ask about, what's the best place to play? Montreal, because of the electricity, the excitement. There's something about this place. Again, not a hockey town, it's a Habs town.
And there's expectation now for them to win, and they're feeling it, and they want it. And you know, there's no better feeling than when you go out each and every game knowing that you have a chance to win, unlike before where it was like finding a way to lose. They are a team that finds ways to win, and they don't want to experience anything else other than finding a way to win.
Well, youngest team in the NHL, and they certainly are a lot of fun to watch, including Cole Caufield. Anyway, that's it for this Hockey Inside Out Show bonus episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to our Hockey Inside Out YouTube channel.